Welcome back to CharacterSelect, Dave in third, on the 6th floor in Sense.
Always remember to spay and exercise your cats.
Okay. So we can hide in there if we need to, which means that we're going to need to.
Yes. I would love to see... That's a marker thing. I would love for there to be like a... is that a piece of meat?
Oh, the elevator blockage. Flesh?
Ugh.
Okay.
I would love for there to be like a horror game that has plenty of places to hide, and they like bring that up. Like, oh, press A to hide here. And throughout the entire game, you never need to hide.
It's just there to freak you out.
Yeah, it's there to put you into that mind state.
Oh. Who are you?
Is that... Yep.
Sifu's cub has arrived, I think he said? Key inside the envelope along with a note. Here's the key to my filing cabinet. Mr. Yip's replacement key will be in the bottom drawer when it's done. Oh, fuck.
So why does this guy get a 2-level apartment?
Several Taoist charts, but these differ slightly from the ones in Sifu's apartment. They appear to be from an opposite perspective. Got it. Exorcism table has more relics and icons to black magic than Sifu's. This Daoshi was working with far darker forces than he should have. I don't think there's anything I should mess with. Ooh. Small coffin, roughly the size of a small animal, like a cat. There are small claw marks on the sides of the coffin. Did this Daoshi really do something so horrible? Why?
Oh.
Shelf full of old books in traditional Chinese. There's also a scroll that looks out of place. Read it more thoroughly from my PDA, but it appears to detail some kind of ritual involving burning sacrificial organs. Half the scroll is missing. It looks like it was ripped off carefully.
Rip along the dotted line.
I don't think we should go upstairs. I think we should go back and get that filing cabinet.
Yeah, it says the very second thing is grab the key. Key to leave. There's a jade bangle on the table.
Got it.
Get that.
Oh,
hello.
Thanks, John. We can't go downstairs.
Pressure. Fuck.
Okay. So we can't go down to the first floor. We might have to go to the second floor of...
So I go up the stairs.
Let's see what else is here. Door is locked. Locked. Mr. Yip, I assume you are out preparing for tonight's party. Your replacement key is in my filing cabinet in the leasing office. Ask Mr. Guang in 601, he will get it to you.
It's time to go up the stairs into the spooky upstairs apartment.
So, this guy is Mr. Yip. No, this guy is either Mr. Yip or Mr. Guang. I'm assuming it's Mr. Yip.
Because he's got all the
but
evil...
Right, but apparently... Oh, 601, yeah. No, wait. No, because his apartment's in the other side of the building. Because he just said, your replacement key is in my office. Bag of warding rice. Sweet. If I burn this organ, the ashes can be used for exorcism.
But why would you burn a piano?
Is that Fu Sifu? Shrine with items I haven't seen before. It looks decidedly darker than the others. There's also an offering cup with joss. There's also an offering bowl here. I can burn anything I need to in this safely. Now to collect the ashes. Oop, I didn't mean to go downstairs. Besides the decay, this is a very fancy bed. The tenant of this apartment was probably very wealthy.
Don't touch that sword.
Most of the pages detail the daily life of Huang Hua Guang, so it's not whatever his name is. Yep. Also a key between the pages. Guang could be an evil Taoist.
Yeah.
But Yip might have been the bad guy in real life. Or, not real life, living. Don't touch the sword?
Don't touch the sword.
I don't want to touch the sword.
Don't touch the sword on the wall or you'll die, it says.
Of course.
Which is kind of a dick move.
Key is found in Huang's journal by the phrase, "Her door is never closed to me." Dude. Let's see what this actually says. By burning the carefully preserved and consecrated organs of a sacrifice, the resultant ash is imbued with both the power of the desired curse and the power of the sacrificed human's will. The ashes can be made both to inflict powerful curses on whoever it touches, or banish dark entities of many forms. Be warned, the ashes produced from this type of ritual are extremely dangerous and should not be handled by anyone but the Daoshi who created them. So, you can't just find somebody else's ashes that they burned, you have to make your own.
Yeah. Maybe we have to, replace ashes and make the ghost try and use ours and then get burnt up when. No, I didn't create these ashes. No!
Father Yip of the White Tiger Clan has been giving me more attention lately thanks to the late-night mahjong games between him and Fu. He believes I have a lot to offer the clan and wants to meet and discuss my future. So Father Yip was the head of a Yakuza clan. Or not a Yakuza clan, sorry, a triad. China has triads, Japan has Yakuza. That idiot has forced my hand. I intended him to procure some meat for me anyway, so I suppose this works just as well. All he wanted was a bit of the skin for his own disgusting uses. Process will take several weeks, but once Zhu agrees to let me use the apartment next door, I can begin. Until then, Lai will just need to keep her on ice. So that idiot was the cannibal drill doctor guy.
Yeah.
Process will take several weeks, but once Zhu agrees to let me use the apartment next door, I can begin. Okay. She is done. 6 months of work to get this achievement, and all that old bastard can do is renounce me as his student. After years under his wing, he just throws me out? He and Sue are fools. They don't understand the power that exists outside of their framing of Taoism. They just open their eyes and just... No matter, I'll just have to show them. I will make Sifu submit to my teachings instead. Okay,
this is their former student.
So he Frankensteined something? My work on both fronts has gone well, but that damn puppet is not following my commands at all. She's dangerous. Have I made the control fu incorrectly? Am I not powerful enough to control her yet? I will need to do far more research. For now, I will seal her within the apartment. I make plenty of money thanks to Father Yip, and as long as no one but him, Fei-Fei, myself, and Zhu are allowed on this floor, the secret will be safe. Okay. I'm starting to think we found the horrible spirit monster whose name I can't remember. What the hell was it called? Hold on.
The one in charge of everything?
Yeah.
A little bit? I still think that's Mr. Yip, but...
None is more dangerous than a Dai Sai Guai. This is the twisted and corrupted soul of an already dark human. When a soul born corrupted with the bad karma and Tao of its parents is further corrupted by their own evil actions, a spirit with the ability to corrupt all it touches is created. I mean, technically, if he's creating something, then he could be making a soul into a monster.
Could be.
Anyway. From tomorrow, I will return to Kowloon to study under a new master for the year. My work for Father Yip will focus on his businesses in Hong Kong, which will help me build a greater amount of trust with him. The skills I learn will bring me a step closer to my goals. I have reconnected to my culture in a way I never thought I would. Though I was raised here, I was born in Hong Kong. Oh, sorry, hold on. All this talking is tiring me out. I am not an American, rather I should not be. I am Huang Hua Guang, not Walter. Beyond this fact, I have also gained power and knowledge I thought impossible while under Fu's teachings. I still think fondly of that old fool and his wife, but I have much to prove to them. Their old ways ignore the truth. Power belongs to those who take it. My work with that old project continues, but still I can't control her. Why? Is her soul bound to the body still? No matter, the subduing Fu has held and my work was impeccable. She is perfectly preserved, though I may have to let her out briefly to feed. Father Yip has named me as his right hand and given me control over a great portion of his business. He did ask me to stop using my enchantments in his casinos, however. Fair trade, I suppose. There are plenty of establishments outside of the city that I can take advantage of. What's ugh?
I just heard like a gross noise
Okay.
while you were reading that.
Oh, this?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's me taking ibuprofen because I have a headache.
Oh, it sounded like squidgy.
Fei Fei has brought a young man into her life, but I can tell exactly what kind of game she is playing. After all, her door has never been locked to me when Father Yip is away. I have been monitoring the darkness attached to her and have seen it grow. The course of action she is taking is nothing to be shocked about. Even Fu has spoken to me about possibly taking action. I don't disagree, and I'm honored that he would request my help. Though I would like to investigate this a bit more. Fu is getting older, and Siu has left the practice entirely. He needs me, so he will wait until I decide the time is right. Fei Fei's hanger-on is a complete fool. He truly believes that their relationship is mutually beneficial and true. The arrangement that she and I have is clear, but I believe she knows exactly what my aim is, as I know hers. But Brian is either delusional or stupid. Even Father Yip understands what is going on, but hopes he can make up for his years of wrongdoing. He is blinded by guilt. Fu and I will speak to him. This is, in a way, his fault. The decades of negative energy and hundreds killed in the name of his clan found a vessel. Fei Fei was born with dark innate spiritual power. That dark force fed on her, then took her over completely.
Fei Fei is the
Yeah.
one. Born with it and went darker.
The plan is set. I was left with little choice. The mass of dark entities and angry spirits attached to Fei Fei has grown strong enough that we must act. Of course, my plan is slightly different. My only fear is that Fei Fei herself could be the one feeding on and using that evil. We are prepared. Siu and Fu will prepare the exorcism ritual in their home. Suki will be at the party in the care of Lamppost and Sally. What is about to happen is incredibly dangerous. When I take control of that massive darkness, when I overpower it completely, Siu and Fu will be forced to acknowledge me. Fei Fei will not survive regardless of the outcome. They are foolish for trying to save her. The only answer they ever had was to take that power for themselves. The only concern left is what that idiot will do. After all, this is his engagement party.
Rian.
Huh. So Father Yip might just be an asshole.
Yeah?
So Suki will be at the party in the care of Lamppost and Sally.
Yeah. They're just like a
Along with Fei
general
Fei and
party
Brian.
here.
Yeah.
Engagement party. Also, like, looking at this screen for so long, I looked over at my memory.
Yeah.
And everything just looks yellow. Just all this blue.
I seriously don't like Fei Fei or her boyfriend, but Father Yip asked me to come to the party next week, and I owe him so much. I guess I can be there I can afford a few hours. Plus, John will be there. This one didn't have anything after. Yeah. I heard about Fei Fei and Brian's engagement. It makes me happy and hopeful that they will find love. Maybe this will bring Fei Fei some happiness finally. I just hope that Fu is able to clear away the darkness following Brian. He seems very worried about that. Interesting. There's some stuff going on here.
So, did we get everything up top?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I had words, and then I completely...
Oh, fuck!
Yeah, go get the one from the...
It's not in One Piece. It's literally... It's not in One Piece anymore.
It's very clearly not in One Piece. You can go get the one hanging on the wall.
I can get it now?
Yeah.
Why couldn't I get it before?
Because it would kill you.
Why?
I don't know. You could have interacted with it to find out.
So confusing. Oh, because you have to exchange it. This must have been rigged to set off a trap. Luckily, dealing with Mariko made me a little more cautious. It's a much higher quality, even a little sharp on its edge. That's not how wooden swords work.
See, it's still in one piece.
Ooh!
Oh,
I
it's
have a lightsaber. I'm sorry, you're right. What? Some god, you can't even leave this building. Oh, fuck.
Oh, yeah. I was gonna say, you should drop a save there. Because when you head back downstairs, you will fight a boss.
You could have stopped this from happening. You were just a weak little puppet. You deserve this. Alright, I lost a bangle, but...
Cha! Well, you did it. You beat the boss.
Did I get an item? I did. Clearly belonged to the head of the White Tiger clan. With an iron core and a sharpened edge? It's a fucking peachwood sword! It's not how it works!
After you beat the boss, examine the table in the foreground in front of the stairs.
Okay. Okay, let's take a look. There are several warding fu on the table, but I also see ink and fu paper. Though I don't think I need to make any special fu right now. Yeah, we'll take the fu anyway.
Now you can use your new Talmu to destroy the growth.
Get dunked on! Alright, doesn't go to the lobby, but does go to the second floor. So and it's really quiet down here. Wait, can I? How do I get down to the second floor?
The other elevator, right?
Right, thank you. Oh, and we can also go up in the other elevator, because now we have a ring that activates that pressure switch.
Oh, there's that reflection.
I know what I'm doing. Hold on.
Right.
Boop, 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 boop. Wait, maybe I don't. Maybe we already grabbed this one. Yeah, we did. Okay, never mind. I lost a bangle. I gotta get another one. I think what happened last time when we were fighting those spirits was every time it said, oh, there's a jade bangle in here along with another item, we were actually still getting those bangles. Even though technically you're only allowed to carry 2.
That sounds buggy. Got
a little
freedom?
bit. Like, I kind of understand what they don't want you to miss out on it, but... 606. Alright.
Number 606. Down the street from the devil.
I know that there are other jade bangles as well. I'm just trying to remember where they were.
Level 3, maybe?
Possibly level 3, definitely level 4.
Whichever one the hair was on, I think.
That was level 4.
Had to have been one here, right?
I think you're right.
Attention! Yeah, there it is.
This is going to be important for something. I just don't know what.
It's a white tiger thing, right?
Yeah, white tiger. Because she said when she examined it, the white tiger and the black dragon don't seem to be attacking each other, though. Which is an interesting little observation. Alright, back up to 6th floor.
606.
Wait,
Here's the key.
hold on.
Yes.
We got something else to do first.
He doesn't want to move on.
No, fucking... Let me banish you.
He's just gotta come to our aid later.
Maybe. It does feel like... It feels like there's a resource management part of this game that we are ignoring entirely because the game gives us the resources we need whenever we need them. Like, oh, you don't have enough joss sticks. Well, no, because we just picked up some. Oh, look, there's some joss sticks. Sweet.
Yeah, it's basically pick up everything on the floor. Alright, go solve the thing.
Alright. So if we're right... Come on. We have a key that goes in here? Or not?
So 6.
Yeah.
Key goes there.
Which means... This is where Feifei is. Oh god!
Oh.
Ugh. One is even from Mariko, confirmation for the final payment on her loan. The calendar has something marked on nearly every day, but August 22nd through 25th are circled with no explicit note. They've been trying to keep events surrounding the engagement party a surprise. Beautiful antique ink painting of several white tigers.
Oh, I bet you need like a black light on that.
Another pile of what looks like intestines. A mahjong table. When Maiko taught the old man how to play, he never believed she was explaining the rules correctly. I think it's mahjong or something. Spent days researching every variation of the game and eventually made up his own just so he wouldn't have to admit he lost to a 10-year-old. I just want to go home. There's a bag of warding rice. Just a bathroom. It's a door that looks to go to an important room, but it's locked. Because of course it is.
And you go in there, it's just a bathroom.
Ooh, we have a key. Is this Feifei's key? It is. Okay, porch is empty. Portrait has a name. Yip Jin Tao. Maybe when I know a little bit more, I can make an offering here. I do like the fact that you can't just make an offering. You have to understand what their situation is. Wait, a PDA? It's covered in dust. Did someone break in here for exploring? It works. Awesome. There's a great bar in the old international district. It's called Oasis. Know it? What? This is the other person? What?
This person dragged us here.
But why? I'll need the combination. Okay. Something on the other side? Ooh, an envelope. The other half of the manuscript from 601. Why does Feifei have this? Appears to focus on forcing bad karma or dark chi onto another person or animal. Something like intentional possession? I can read more now that I have both halves. The torn section has specific details for creating a jiangshi. That's a vampire zombie. Vampire.
That's what the crazy wizard guy made.
Yeah. Dresser has some papal mails. This letter opener could come in handy, though. Yoink. Can we look at that other fucking... No?
manuscript, or...
Let's see. Subject can be imbued with the Tao energy of the Dao Si. This is a useful way of removing free will completely or influencing behavior. A Dao Si aligned with dark Dao is far more capable of this magic due to the alignment of their Qi. Dark Dao Si are capable of a full takeover of a subject's will and emotion even after death. These changes are permanent, misspelled, and cannot be reverted even by the most pure and powerful Tao energy. A Jiangshi is an extremely dangerous and powerful entity created by Dao Shi aligned with the Dark Dao. Jiangshi can be created either from a single corpse or several constructed into a single body. Creepy. However, the corpse must be fresh or well preserved. Once rigor mortis sets in, the necessary preparations will be impossible. Extremely important that the Jiangshi is bound by blood threads to prevent movement until the control fu is placed. The red string on the door, kind of. Jiangshi feed on the life force of its victims directly via blood. In this way, it is often confused with a Western vampire, but Jiangshi can be far more dangerous in the hands of a powerful Dao Shi. There's a handwritten note here. Lai will provide what is needed. Lai was...
Cannibal.
Cannibal doctor. Dr. Cannibal, right?
Because we already had that with, like,
Right. Dr. Lai's journal, yeah, there it is.
I already said, like, he was gonna get them the stuff they needed, but then was, like, too concerned with getting his own skin, whatever.
Right.
For his own needs.
I don't think...
Go to the left room.
I don't think Fei-Fei is the problem.
No.
I mean, I think she's definitely a catalyst, but I don't think she's the problem.
It sounds like she was trying to, like, get rid of her dark energy.
Yeah. The wardrobe is locked.
I still think it's Mr. Yip.
Okay, most entries focus on his daughter and family life. There's almost no mention of his work or businesses. I'll read through it more thoroughly later. Fei-Fei is his daughter.
Oh.
Help you?
Hey, bud.
Alright, see ya.
And quickly leave and run back to the right room.
Stop looking up what the solution is.
Well, you're being chased, right?
Yeah. Alright, so the combination's going to be in here somewhere, I'm sure. 8, 29, 59. Easy. My daughter has finally been born. While a son would have given the White Tiger clan a worthy successor, I believe this is a sign for the future. I have much to consider, but this daughter will be my greatest struggle. I only hope I can provide her a world where men like me no longer exist. I've arrived in Seattle. My wife and young daughter don't understand the purpose, but with the Hong Kong government getting ready to sweep the city, our extended family is in too much danger. We will reestablish our business here and build ourselves up before returning home. Someday they will see why I've made this decision. It's all for my Fei-Fei's future. The expansion is going better than anticipated. Jin Tao has finally come around, though Fei-Fei remains sullen. She is a young girl in foreign culture. I suppose it is unfair of me to expect a different reaction. There is a cloud over her. I only hope it lifts as she grows older. Jin Tao. We've heard of the name Jin Tao before, haven't we?
Might have. Hard to say.
My daughter has drifted even further from me. She is respectful and dutiful, but cold to me. Only her mother can seem to break through that wall she has built. Jin Tao is left, and for one of the dragons? Fei-Fei can never know where she has gone now. Or gone and why. Now I fear that getting through to my daughter will be impossible. She knows what our family does and what we have done. I wanted to raise her to be a strong woman who could follow her own path in life, but my strict and harsh parenting may have done more harm than good. However, her behavior and cruelty demands a heavy hand. Without Jin, I am lost. The young man Fu has been training is bright and has great potential. After meeting with him one-on-one, I see him as someone worthy of taking over many tasks I no longer wish to be responsible for. I also notice a similar darkness around him. Working with him may help me figure out how to reconnect with Fei-Fei.
Oh, was Jin Tao the lady, or the dude, Maddie?
No, Jin Tao was his wife. Was Yip's wife. So.
Oh.
Qin Ming Liu
Okay.
of the Black Dragons met with me today. He believes that we have kidnapped my ex-wife, or worse. We left on acceptable terms, but I doubt he believes that I am uninterested in where she has gone. He agrees that, as she left me for one of his higher-ups, it was his responsibility. I am surprised to see that we could have a good conversation, and many of our goals are the same. Perhaps this incident will lead to a brighter future. I now know the truth about Lai. That disgusting creature has stepped over the line. However, he is too dangerous to not keep on a leash. I will snuff out that candle when necessary. For now, he is too useful to have on the board. I cannot tell Feifei about this. I have once again failed her. So he found out that Lai is a horrible cannibal murderer.
Yeah.
I have once again spoken with Fu about my daughter. He too has noticed the dark energy surrounding her and how it has grown. I have had many meetings with Mr. Liu, but our most recent has been the greatest step towards a ceasefire I have seen. In time, and with the right pieces in play, we can end this hatred and build a better future for the young men under our employ, life that neither Liu or I had the chance to live. Feifei has been sneaking out at night. It's about time she met a young man. I was not concerned that Huang was spending time with her, but I believe she should be taken out of the family, not kept within. Okay. So she fell in with Brian Huang, who is a white tiger.
Yeah.
This Brian is a bit of a dullard. He is easily led and happily does whatever he's told. Truthfully, I fear more for his well-being than my daughter. The darkness attached to Feifei is stronger than ever before. I have watched it begin to corrupt that boy. I will need to facilitate a reconciliation between Fu and Huang. They will both be needed. Huang is somebody else then. Never mind. Okay. I am happy that Fu and Huang are working together. I think of Huang as a nephew, and the change in him over the last few years has been unwelcome to say the least. This is a great step forward. I'm getting confused. Brian is asked to marry my daughter. I have been aware for months that he is a member of the Black Dragons. I even had Liu agree to allow their relationship. The danger the boy poses is in his own ignorance. It is better that Liu and I keep an eye on him directly. Once the darkness surrounding Feifei is dealt with, Brian will be fine. I give that little shit my blessing. Fu and Wong have agreed to perform the exorcism after an engagement party on August 23rd. This will
Wong's
begin...
the dark art guy.
Ah, okay.
Brian is the Feifei's fiance, member of the Black Dragons.
Right, and Sifu Fu is the guy that we talked to that's helped us. Yeah. Fu and Wong have agreed to perform the exorcism after the engagement party on August 23rd. They will begin making final preparations from today on. Tomorrow is the party and the battle. Things have escalated at an intense rate in the last month. I somehow know this is my own fault, the decades of evil I've done personally and directed. How many men have I killed in my name? How many have been imprisoned? I have begun drafting an agreement to put an end to all this. The engagement and coming wedding will be a symbol of rebirth for the Cantonese people in this city. Feifei, I will save you from the hell that was meant for me. I will spend the remaining years of my life making this right. But he didn't. Something happened.
Yeah. She killed everybody in the building. Yeah.
I earned a single plane ticket to Hong Kong. It's filled with clothes, but there's a journal as well. This journal belonged to Yip Feifei. Ooh! Most of the entries explain how much she hated her father. This woman was bitter, cold, and cruel. There's something highlighted on one of the entries. Left 3, right 10, left 6, right 7. Ooh, there's something else. Gun magazine. It's the same make as the machine pistol I found earlier.
Well,
Error
cycle. That was weird.
What?
Instead of saying item added or whatever to inventory, it said error cycle.
Weird. I don't want to move to America. Why do I have to leave my school and friends? Kowloon may be dirty and scary sometimes, but it's our home. Mommy and Daddy are making everything worse. I hate them. This place is awful. The other kids make fun of my food and the way I dress. They call me names too, all because I sound different when I talk in their stupid language. Daddy says to try and fit in and get along, but he doesn't know anything. Even Mommy doesn't listen. She hates it here too. Today is my 10th birthday, and Daddy didn't even show up to my birthday party. Mommy said he was too busy with work. He did get me a really pretty new dress and a bracelet, but he couldn't even make time to give it to me himself. I hate him. Even the people I hear talking from the wall think he is a bad man. What?
She's medium.
I keep hearing them talk to me at night. They understand me. They listen to me. Mom and Dad just tell me to fit in and be respectful, but they don't understand. The other kids try to be nice and don't pick on me anymore, but I don't care. I don't belong here. Mom and Dad think I don't know what our family does. Just like everyone else, they think I'm stupid. I'll keep playing the part, a good daughter, but I won't pretend to have anything close to affection for them. The only thing that listens and understands me is the one that is always here. That's right, I am not one of the stupid, useless people that surround me. My mother is gone. Father tries to hide the truth from me, even from himself, but we know what she has done. Father thinks that I care about her leaving him for another man, an enemy in his ridiculous war, but I don't care. She saw a better life and reached out for it. I never needed her in my life anyway. Fu's student has been visiting us more often. He believes that we would be interested in garbage like him. Still, we may be able to benefit from his attention. She's now talking about the thing on the wall as well. Cool. Father has kept the secret of my mother's death from me for over a year. In some fit of guilt, he set up a shrine to her in my room and told me a lie about exactly how she died, but I know the truth. I was shown the truth. Father's other secret. His monster may have killed my mother, but that is his nature. My father is the one to blame entirely. Yet another body at his feet. We gotta go back and read that other journal. Huang has returned. He immediately became aware of us, but instead of showing fear, he showed understanding. Interesting. Once again, Wai Hong shows how pathetic he can be, searching for ways to repair the damage he has done to hundreds of lives, now throwing away what was built by his father. All over his guilt? Now I know what I must do. My mother showed the way. We will not allow weakness to destroy what should be ours. We have found the perfect puppet. His temper, when paired with his ignorance and loyalty, makes him a valuable tool. He will do what we tell him and can be easily controlled. It will take time to move our pieces on the board, but with help from Huang's library, we can do this slowly and carefully.
That's Brian.
Yeah. The safe code has been changed again, but what significance do these numbers have to him? Yip Wai Hong is not a sentimental man. He is cold and shrewd. Left 3, right 10, left 6, right 7? 3, 10, 6, 67. 3, 10, 67. Okay. Brian is the perfect empty vessel. Thanks to the manuscript I took from Huang, I can gradually make him even more effective. Wai Hong's response to meeting Brian was not surprising, but I must admit, the predictability is boring. Bringing home a man from the clan responsible for the deaths of many of your friends and family should not end in celebratory drinks. This is the pathetic and weak fool that Yip Wai Hong will die as.
So, she resents her father for not being strong when her father is trying to, bring peace.
Yeah. I have convinced Brian to follow my plan. He does not need to know about my own end of this, and he will never know of our end goal. He will need to be active in many of the steps ahead. The only concern is his temper. Anger is unpredictable. We will need to take further steps to imbue him. Soon he will propose to me as I have asked, then the final arrangements can be made. Wai Hong and the Dao Shi are up to something. Siu and Fu have let me know they will be late to the party, and Huang will be busy with a business deal. They believe we don't see through this, but the stress on their faces is obvious. What these fools don't know is that I've already made adjustments. Brian was never necessary for anything but distraction. Sorry, give me a second here. So on 8/4/77, I solved a little problem for Father Yip as usual, but this time was special. It was his problem.
The wife.
Yeah. And then we go back to Fei Fei's journal. Yeah. Okay. Can we use this now? After what she did, I'm not sure I could forgive her, but maybe that's what kept Father Yip here. Can helping him make a final offering be the key? Okay. That's a gun.
The ghost gun. Ghost ball.
Alright, next time on CharacterSelect.
Potentially the end?
Potentially the end. I think we're getting there.
I mean, we gotta be, right?
But thank you very much for watching. Make sure to click that. The meat's gone.
More meat. We're vegan now.
I forgot what I was saying. So, bye, everybody.
Bye.